Your 2-minute warning starts now. The best hustlers could learn a thing or two from Big Pharma, which has figured out how to turn cheap, natural treatments like CBD oil into drugs costing tens of thousands of dollars. A new hustle from these kings of the big score is truly inspirational, turning your poop into high-priced drugs. Fecal transplant, that is, taking a healthy person's stool and transferring it into a sick patient to restore gut health, has been highly effective at treating a bacterial infection known as C. diff. Scientists think there is promise for fecal transplants to treat a variety of chronic illnesses. But now the FDA is poised to regulate human feces as a drug, opening the door for a new Big Pharma hustle. Now I don't know which is worse, the thought of that treatment or the way that industry manages all over consumers by continually driving up the costs. Speaking of practices that smell like a leaky sewer on a hot summer day, a loophole in organic regulations allows for something nearly as horrifying as fecal transplants. Water contaminated by the toxic waste of oil and gas operations, including the toxic witch's brew of fracking fluid, are being used to irrigate half the crops in California, including produce designated as organic. So while that organic strawberry might not be awash in glyphosate or dicamba, it could still be thoroughly drenched in lead, benzene, or even radioactive radium, while still bearing that reassuring organic label. Want more good news? Let's go for the trifecta, shall we? Last week, the FDA announced it's lifting a ban on genetically modified salmon, altered to grow twice as fast as natural salmon. Because what could go wrong when you mutate a creature this way? These Frankenfish will bear the innocent label of bioengineered, which sounds so much better than intentionally mutated to grow to gargantuan proportions. Meanwhile, the developers, AquaBounty, have seen their share spike since getting a green light to bring this hustle to the US. And while they are enjoying the influx of cash, you go on and enjoy that mutated salmon fillet. Bon appetit! And that's your 2-minute warning. Learn more about these stories by clicking the links below.